One of the key things that we have seen is that personalization is something that everyone wants, but then personalization is something which is easier said than done. It's a multivariate problem. The more variables you add, the complications always increase. It might just be as good as personalizing the content or personalizing the audience or understanding all the variables for that audience and then personalizing basis of that. What we've heard from all the researchers and our customers is that they have seen that their customers also respond to experiences which are more personalized, leading to better engagement as well as ROI. But getting this experience, the personalized experience, need you to have a lot of understanding about your customers. You need to understand what they really do on your platform, what are the things that they're interested in, and also combine it with who they really are. Which age group do they fall in? Which city or country are they coming from? Because you would be able to generate some insights on top of that. You would be able to segment on top of, say, gender or income. You would also understand their preferences or how they have acted in the past on your platform. But understanding these insights or understanding these demographic variables or preferences would need you to have an effective tool which can allow you to be able to segment or visualize all these insights, break down these users based on their user properties or user attributes. And brands often fail to do that because they don't have access to an effective tool which can allow them to do or allows them to do via a lot of tedious workarounds. And for marketers, probably that means that if they are employing another tool for this, there is also additional cost for this tool. And given that two platforms on which one's where you are doing your activation and the other one where you are analyzing, it also leads to a delayed responsiveness to that insight, or also a lot of heavy lifting of moving data from one platform to another to act on that insight. And that's something that we are changing with the user analysis. User analysis allows you to uncover valuable customer insights based on all the preferences or all the customer properties that you have that you're capturing on MoEngage for your brand users. It allows you to go beyond what you're currently doing in terms of understanding the customer behavior or customer funnels. You will be able to now break down the customer behavior or customer funnels with a lot of user behavior. You can go and understand what all users are coming from what geography. You'll be able to uncover a lot of audience insights. And as we always do with MoEngage, which stands for Insight-Led Engagement, this product also allows you to be able to act on those insights just in the moment. With a single click, you can save all these insights as a form of segments or create a campaign on top of them. What that also does in terms of the cost is that you need not to employ any other tool to do this job for you. And the efforts are also minimal because your marketer or product manager who is using MoEngage would already be acquainted with the platform. So like no need for training of a new platform. A few use cases will help me illustrate the point that I'm making here. With user property analysis or user analysis, what you can largely do is you can do use cases as good as where my user is coming from, and then be able to craft the experiences based on where they come from, be it in terms of the country, be it in terms of city, or other variables that you may have. You'll also be able to understand which email domain that a customer belongs to. And as a lot of us who are email marketers, we know that how each and every ISP behaves. We would be able to curate the experiences or test the experience based on our understanding where our customer base belongs to. You can really understand that if 90% of your user base is coming from Gmail, then you would always make the trade-offs which are in the favor of email experiences for Gmail rather than probably the other ISPs that you work with. This allows the marketers or the product managers who are running the email marketing or the lifecycle campaigns to be able to get a better engagement rate on all their campaigns. A better open rate or a better delivery rate is what it helps with. It also helps the customers it also helps the brand marketers and product managers to also go about and understand a lot of patterns. The way you can cut down this data, you can always go back and understand how the users are uninstalling probably on a daily basis within a week or over the time range. You can go back and look at these behavioral patterns and go and understand really well that if there are certain days where some of these behaviors or some of these properties have peaked, you can always kind of be able to understand that something has happened and can always go back to your teams internally and analyze further that what has led to these abrupt behaviors. And also, for an example, it might so happen that you are an app and you had a scheduled downtime on a certain day, and you realize that the day when you had the scheduled downtime, you had most of the installs. What that tells you as a brand marketer is that the day where you have maximum installs and the scheduled downtime, you will be able to correlate what is the impact of the scheduled downtime to your uninstalling pattern. and can always build a case for your product team and say, hey, this is every minute of scheduled downtime. This is how it impacts our customer installation or the customer experience.